I remember that specific phone conversation where he was like, I'm actually leaving. Are you in this for good? Like,
Are we doing
Are
this?
we real? Like, don't change your mind. And I said yes, and to this day,
I mean,
he's been leading the company.
and the funniest thing is, I'll be honest, I never doubted us working together.
Hi, I'm Nikita. I'm the co-founder and creative director of Fable Mane, a modern hair wellness brand sold at Sephora that believes in strengthening your roots and bringing Ayurvedic wisdom to the world.
Hi, I'm Akash. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Fable Mane. I'm 30 years old, born and raised in London in a South Asian household.
So I grew up in a British Indian family, first generation born in the UK, and definitely, I think early 90s, representation wasn't there as much as it is today. I couldn't really see dark-skinned brown women in the public eye and couldn't see women like me.
Growing up, I was surrounded by books and exams and studying and grades, and that was my mask, right? Like, if I wasn't confident as a human, I would be confident in my results. And it was only in my second year at university where I failed. And that was the biggest moment of my life at that time that I really, really had an aha moment, a wake-up call. So I did take a year out and I did complete my degree, but in that year out, I worked an internship in marketing, which led me to love this new path. I worked in a beauty and fashion. I also ended up exploring singing, which is what got me confident. Music, marketing, the beauty fashion world got me out of my shell. And when I graduated, I said, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to chase my passion now and I'll have success.
I think what was an exciting challenge was to create something new that hasn't been done before, based on my brother and I's authentic journey. And that was something really exciting. You know, honestly, it was something fun. It was something, let's be different.
So Fable Mane, the name is inspired by our own childhood memories. So our grandma used to live in India and used to come to London where we were born and raised every summer for a couple of months, and she used to always bring these incredible holistic plant oils rooted from Ayurveda. And whenever she used to bring them, she used to always massage her hair with these oils, but while reading stories. So story time and hair was the rituals we grew up with, and thus the name Fable Mane, story and hair.
I think any entrepreneur feels you can do it by yourself, firstly, and you have a vision, but I very quickly realized how much it takes to launch a business, where my skill set falls short.
And I remember we were in a car journey and you cried and you said, I can't do this alone. I need you full time on this with me. I need you. And the funniest thing is, I'll be honest, I never doubted us working together. That's like the coolest part, because most people wouldn't necessarily want or think about working with their sibling. We're actually the first ever sibling founded brand at a Sephora, for example, and it just shows not many people do work with their sibling. And building Fable Mane, our commitment was showing true diversity, but by just showing the reality, right? It wasn't even a thought about DE&I, it was just, let's talk about our culture.
The power of beauty, the fact that today so many people can be seen, and there's so many hair oil brands that they can choose from, whereas the younger me maybe had one, if not none. We were making it at home. It just shows the power of culture and how open our world is and accepting of other cultures, and how much beauty can just transform the way we can create trend and we can create the change. If you just one person steps forward, it could, like one ripple, and you can create a whole wave, right, in the ocean.
We went to the last Sephora convention. There are like 7 Indian brands. There are like many Ayurvedic brands around us launching at Sephora or about to launch at Sephora. And it's the most beautiful thing to see how much Sephora has grown, how much we've grown, and the industry has changed in just 4 years.